At one town in New York are just the beginning.
I want to move into my new house. I want to start living again. I want to forget about the baby I lost. I'll never forget the baby I lost, but I just want to put it in my past. I can't, because I'm reminded every day by these idiots.
Residents of Love Canal in Niagara Falls reach the simmering point at a town meeting, focusing on the poisoning of their environment.
Can you tell me when I'm not going to lose any more children because one is already dead? Please tell me those things. That's what I want to know.
For over 40 years, Hooker Chemical Corporation dumped over 80 toxic substances at Love Canal, and the poisons are now seeping into the homes built over the deposit site.
Well, we have got abnormalities in our chromosomes, and we've known it all along that on our street alone there has been already 8 cases of cancer on a 15-house street.
As serious illnesses rise, panic sets in, and home values nosedive. The community has raised its voice for years, but government fails to respond until now.
It's election year. We didn't see nobody for 2 years except for when Kerry wanted to be reelected. And he come down and he got the people out of first ring, and then when he wanted his $500 million bond issue passed, he decided to come up with $5 million for us. And now Carter wants to be reelected, and all of a sudden EPA's in here. How does that make you feel? Like we're guinea pigs. We're expendable.
Totally frustrated, angry residents take a lesson from the Iran crisis and hold 2 Environmental Protection Agency employees hostage, forcing President Carter into emergency sessions.
I have told the White House, and this is upon your approval, that we will allow the 2 EPA representatives to leave. But if we do not have a disaster declaration Wednesday by noon, then what they have seen here today is just a Sesame Street picnic in comparison. After what you heard this past weekend, you've got the nerve to sit there and vote no? You're animals. Oh, I hate all of you. I hate you.
But the next night, the city council turns a deaf ear to the plight of their neighbors and refuses to help.
Our little Julie was stillborn. The loss of our child may be a direct result to the chemicals. Please don't allow this to happen to anyone else before you get them out.
However, Carter's emergency relief comes through the next day.
Today, the federal government and the state of New York are setting in motion an action plan to temporarily relocate over 700 families in Love Canal area of Niagara Falls. We believe that this action is necessary to protect the health and to protect the welfare of these residents from exposure to toxic waste deposited in the area by Hooker Chemical Company.
You have an emergency declaration from the President of the United States, which means you will get temporary housing free up to 1 year from the time you move in.
Yeah, but what happens to our house if we have to leave?
Well, we're trying to negotiate that for you now. I said I didn't have any easy answers for you. We've just come...
The logistics for moving 700 families is a formidable task, but not as difficult as overcoming the long-term fury. In the end, what once had been a vibrant community becomes a ghost town. And what does this mean for Love Canal?
I'm not sure it would ever be safe to live there again. I think we've destroyed that area.